Hey guys, it's Elizabeth. Today I'm doing a makeup look, which is this one that I'm wearing right now. It is more of a smoky brown, bluish, greenish tint type of eye makeup look, and then just my normal, pretty much normal face. I really like this look. It's different. It's out of my comfort zone, but I think it's really unique and pretty. And if you don't know what I mean by like bluish, greenish tint, I'm talking about shadows like this one, where it is like a brown or black base, but has a ton of like green and blue shimmers in it, and I really like those, and I decided to make a look playing off of that. So that's what I did. I hope you guys like this look, and yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off by priming my face using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer. What I'm going to do for this is just kind of, it's already, you can see, dripping out. I'm just going to do some little dots on my face and then blend it all in with my fingers. Next, I'm going to go in with foundation. You guys have seen me do this a million times, so I'm not going to go super in depth, but I am using the Ready Set Gorgeous CoverGirl foundation in the shade 215, and then I'm just using a little Ulta angled foundation brush. To set my foundation, I am taking my Stay Matte powder. Obviously, you guys, like I said, have seen these steps for pretty much forever, so I'm just lightly going over my whole entire face with this. After I set my entire face, I'm going to take a little makeup sponge and take even more of that Stay Matte powder and kind of like really focus it on that sponge and use that to bake underneath my eyes. If you don't know what baking is, it's pretty much just taking a bunch of a lighter powder and placing it and packing it underneath your eyes and letting it sit or bake for maybe like 2 to 5 minutes so that it sets your under eyes and prevents creasing. So while I'm letting that sit, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. My face and my eyebrows are done. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing up. So I'm taking this warm tone bronzer and this little brush right here, and I'm going to really lightly just dip that in and then kind of contour a little bit. When using this specific bronzer, this one's from Forever 21, you have to make sure that you're really lightly dipping because it's super duper pigmented and can really easily get kind of a muddy look. Okay, and then over top of that, I'm taking this CoverGirl like bronzing trio, and I'm going to really lightly mix all the colors together and go over what I just did with the other Forever 21 bronzer. I apologize for like the awkward like lighting. I'm using natural light, but I'm also using a stage light over here, and so it's kind of like a little messed up, but we're gonna go with it. So now I'm taking some blush. I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match blush in the shade Sweet Ginger, and I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks and moving it upward. Same drill. For highlighter, I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfecting Press Powder in the shade Opal. I love this highlight, especially for more warm tone looks, because it's just so pretty and golden, and I love it. It's time for the eyes. So for a base shadow, I'm going to use the Naked 3 palette, and I'm going to take the first color, which is Stranger. I'm definitely hit pan on this, but I just really like using this as a base in almost like all of my eyeshadow looks. Now for a transition color, I'm going to take this little Ulta palette that I got for free in a little like grab bag type of situation, but I'm going to use this color right here. It's like a chocolatey taupey brown, and I'm going to use that as a transition color and just kind of pop that and buff it into my crease. Then I'm going to take the color next to it, which is more of a warm tone chocolatey brown, and I'm going to apply that in my outer corner and really try to smoke it out. Now for the star of the show, to get this whole smoky green blue like tinted look, I'm going to use a ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade Shameless. This shadow is absolutely gorgeous. It has like almost like a really dark army green color, but has some black and blue and green like reflective shimmers in it. I think this is really pretty, and I think it'll look really cool with the browns and kind of just make it look like smoky and sultry and really cool with the blue and green tints in it. But I'm going to actually use this with my finger because with the ColourPop shadows, they're more of a cream-like consistency. So as you can see, really pigmented, just one little dot, and I'm going to pack this in the center of my eyelid, kind of where, if you can see, this whole like light area is, I'm going to cover that area with this shadow. See, it's looking a little weird and kind of goth looking right now, so that's why I'm going to go back in with that original transition color that we used and buff it and do a lot of blending. I'm going to take that chocolate brown color from earlier and work that on my under eye and waterline area. I'm going to dip this little like shader side into that ColourPop shadow and work that on the outer part of my lower lash line. Okay, and then to enhance the kind of cool tint factor, I'm taking this pigment. I don't even know where it's from. It's L'Oreal High Intensity Pigment, and this is in the color Intrepid. And this is just a really cool, like, kind of brown pigment, but it also has those same, like, blue and green reflective, like, glitters in it. So I'm just gonna really, really, really lightly dip that in and place that just directly in the very center of my eyelid. For my inner corner, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette and taking the first color here, which is called High, and I'm just using that as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in black, or in Trooper, it's the black one, and do a very, very thin line on my upper lash line and my waterline. I went ahead and added mascara and curled my lashes too. And the mascara that I use is the Maybelline Great Lash Big Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. I want to make the eyes the main focus of this look, so I'm going to keep the lips extremely light. I'm going to do the super light nude from the NYX lingerie line, and this is in the shade Satin Ribbon. I love this liquid lip so much. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Also, I know I say this all the time, but leave me some video requests for fall videos that you would want to see from me on my channel coming up, and I will make sure to do them. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.